In this video, you will learn how to write SEO content using ChatGPT. Yes, I will be walking you through a 5-step approach you can use to write SEO articles, blog posts that can rank on search engines using ChatGPT. Not only that, I will be showing you one of my favorite prompts I use each time I want to use ChatGPT to create a blog post. But before we jump into that, a quick introduction. My name is the Great Michael from SEO Content Guy, a channel dedicated towards creating compelling content that revolve around SEO, content writing, and content marketing. So if those subjects or topics are things you are passionate about or interested in, you can hit the subscribe button so that whenever I publish videos like this, you get to see them and consume them. Alright, without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, like I said in this video, you will learn how to write SEO content using ChatGPT in 5 practical steps. And also, I will be showing you one of my favorite prompts I use in creating excellent SEO content each time I use ChatGPT. Alright, now I want you to watch this video to the end so that you won't miss out on any of these steps, because each steps almost lead to the next one. They are all valuable steps and I won't want you to miss any of them. Alright, so the first step is understand your audience. Yes, you want to understand your audience. Whenever you are creating content, you want to understand your audience. Understanding your audience, you want to know, okay, what are their demography, what are their ages, what are their pain points, what are their gender, what location are they residing. These are some of the questions you want to take into consideration. You also want to know their challenges. What are their challenges? And also you want to know, okay, what questions are they asking? Each time they use search engines like Google, what are those questions? What are those terms? What are those queries they usually input in the Google search bar? These are some of the things you want to pay close attention to, because having data as regards these pieces of information would help you to create effective SEO content using ChatGPT. All right, once you know your audience, you know who your audience are and what their pain points is, what their challenge is, and also you know what questions and queries they are asking each time they use Google search bar, and even in forums like Quora, Reddit, and the like. All right, once you have identified who your audience are, the next thing is to create an effective prompt, because the truth of the matter is that yes, ChatGPT is not as smart as you are. ChatGPT rely on you, because without you, there is no way ChatGPT can function. And that is why you want to impute a better prompt to ChatGPT. Yes, the better the prompt, the better the output. In computer, they will call it garbage in, garbage out. All right, let's say, for example, now you want to write an SEO blog about SEO for B2B tech companies. Instead of just saying, okay, write SEO content about SEO for B2B tech companies, you can try something like, okay, write 1,000-word SEO friendly blog post on beginner's guide to SEO for B2B tech company. You can also go ahead to include further information, like include an introduction, 5 practical tips, and a conclusion with a call to action. All of these are things you want to do, but you can also niche that further down. You can also make your prompt more specific. You can give instruction about originality, plagiarism, tone, and readability. You can also include things that cover this aspect of your content in your prompt. All right, let's say, for example, now the article you want to write is 2,000 words article. You can give the prompt that says, in 2,000 words, write SEO friendly blog posts on beginner's guide to SEO for B2B tech companies, and talk about how effective SEO for B2B is, how to create a B2B SEO strategy, as well as practical steps to execute SEO for SaaS business. Now, you can impute such a prompt. You can even go further to include instructions like write in a direct, active voice and easy to read manner. Use more you, like you are writing to a person in front of you, and less of we. Note, you are talking to SaaS companies and founders. You can say to B2B companies. You can include things like, okay, ensure every sentence leads to the next in a compelling manner. Include relevant and compelling statistics where necessary. Use relevant quotes. Apply keys, that is, keep it simple, straightforward framework. You can also ensure every sentence creates an effective prompt. Now, let's use this particular prompt I've created here. Okay, we'll just copy it. I'm going to copy it. Okay, you copy this. Let's open to ChatGPT. Then I paste the prompt there. Then I click so that ChatGPT will create. You can see ChatGPT is creating a blog post for us based on the prompts I've imputed the blog post. Don't forget the instruction I gave ChatGPT is that it should create a 2,000 word blog post, and that is what it's doing. All right, you can see now ChatGPT is done creating the blog post I asked it to create. The next thing I want to do is to copy this, what ChatGPT, the output of ChatGPT, that is the response, which is a blog post. Let me open a Google Doc. I can decide to use Grammarly, but I want to paste it in Google Doc. All right. You can see this is what ChatGPT has created. Beginner's Guide to SEO for B2B tech companies. This is the piece of content ChatGPT has created for me. All right. Now back to the step. The third step is make it human. Yes, I often say ChatGPT or any other AI tool, they are like errand boy to me because yes, there is no way AI can take your place, and that is why this step 3 is very important. You want to pay serious attention to it. You need to make your content human. Once ChatGPT creates the content based on the prompt you've given to it, you don't just take that content and publish it on your WordPress website or whatever platform you are using, or you want to publish your content. You want to make it human. Now, making it human is ensuring that your article connects with your prospective audience, even while it projects your brand voice. Yes, you want your article or your blog post, your SEO blog post, to strike connection with your readers. All right. And that is where your expertise comes in as a writer. And that is why most businesses, including B2B, they are ready to pay tons of money to expert writers, because it's not enough to have tools at your disposal, tools like AI. You need human, because it takes a human to create a human content. All right. So, and that involves you using short paragraph, invoking emotion into your content. Now, looking at the piece of content ChatGPT created, you observe some things based on the instruction I gave. You can see statistics is in bold. You want to take note of this. You want to take note of some of this. In fact, you want to take note of the whole document, making it human. That is the first step towards the first phase of editing your content. That is the content ChatGPT have created. But because of time, we might not be able to read this whole content. Let me check the word count. If ChatGPT follow the word count, okay, it is not up to 2,000 words. It is just 925 words. But I instructed ChatGPT to create a 2,000 word article, but what it came up with was 925 words. All right, that is just a starting point. It is a starting point to build on. All right, the next step is the step 4. Optimize your content for search engine. Yes, you want to optimize your content for search engine. In my previous video, I talked about how you can create SEO friendly blog posts. Yes, in 7 steps. And that one of the steps in that video is optimizing your content for SEO. You can check out the video. Maybe I'll drop the link in the comment section so that you can see the video and consume the content there. All right. But when it comes to optimizing your content for search engine, basically it has to do with, okay, infusing keyword into your content. You want your content to sound natural. You want it to sound natural, not as though it is a robot that is writing or it is a robot that is speaking. And also, it also involves you handling on-page elements, your headings, your headings, meta description, and URL. These are on-page elements you want to take into consideration. Your headings, meta description, and URL. And to do this, following SEO best practices, you need to do content analysis. That is looking at the existing content that are ranking on search engines like Google already. Okay, all right. Once you have optimized the content, looking at this content now, you can see this is the heading, this is the H1. So if I want to begin to edit the content, this will be the H2, the subheadings under the main heading, the title, creating a winning. You can see the keyword here is, you can see the keyword B2B SEO strategy. These are some of the keywords that are relevant to this piece of content. You can see effective B2B SEO. You can see these are some of the keywords ChatGPT has been able to incorporate into this particular blog post. But the truth is that this piece of content, it's a work in progress. In fact, you need to put more effort into it for it to become readable, for it to become an effective SEO content that your users want to read, and that, yes, Google would love to rank high for your prospective audience, for people to consume it. All right. The last step is to review your content. To review your content. So you can simply do that using Grammarly. Just like you can see this short script I wrote about this particular video. You can see I wrote it on Grammarly. Grammarly will help you check for the correct spellings, will help you with spellings, the correctness of your content, clarity, engagement, and even the delivery of your content, how engaging your content. Grammarly has like score. Yes, it's used to measure how your content passes this benchmark in terms of correctness, clarity, engagement, and delivery. All right. So going with the post ChatGPT created for me, beginner's guide to SEO for B2B tech company. I'm going to work on it, but because of time, okay, let's Grammarly. Let me open a new tab for Grammarly, then I will paste in this particular piece of content that ChatGPT created. You can see the word count. This particular article ChatGPT created is 925 words. You want to edit this. It is obvious it was written by ChatGPT. So it will be out of touch for me to take this piece of content and go to my WordPress dashboard and publish it. No, you want to use some of these tools I've outlined here in reviewing your content. Aside your brain and creativity, you can use some of these free tools if you are on a budget, or you don't have the budget to get like premium tools. You can use the free version of some of these tools. Take Grammarly. Grammarly has the free version. It also have the paid version. I use the free version. Even Copyleaks, like for this particular piece of content that ChatGPT has created for us, we can copy this. We can copy this piece of content, then we use Copyleaks. Copyleaks is very easy to set up. To set it up, you can just simply go to Google and type Copyleaks. Copyleaks. You can just type Copyleaks. Once you click on this, it will give you prompt on how you can go to install it on your Google browser. Yes, it is a Google Chrome extension. So you can easily do that, sign in and install the Chrome extension on your browser. Once you've successfully done that, you have something like this Copyleak, and you click it. So once you click on that, the icon of the Copyleaks as a Google Chrome extension, something like this will pop up. You see what you have on the screen. Then you can paste, add text. Now I've copied the text ChatGPT created, the AI generated text. I will paste it there. You can see it is a free version. So there is a limit on the number of check I can conduct for text. There is an amount of check I can carry out using this Copyleaks Chrome extension. So I'm going to scan this. You can see it's showing 100% AI. That means this content is basically created by AI. Okay, because I've not worked on it. But let's check a piece of content I published on Pitch Lab. I'm trying to explain Copyleaks, how it works. Okay, let me just pick one of the piece of content I created. Okay, this one. How to effectively use promotion and marketing strategy. All right. Okay, let me copy this. I want to copy this. This is the blog post I created for Pitch Lab. All right, let me check. You can see 0% AI. You can see that this post was written by me, not by AI. Likewise, when you are creating content using ChatGPT, you want to read and re-edit that piece of content. And that is where reviewing and editing your content comes in. You need to apply your brain and tool alongside, using your brain, your creativity to edit this piece of content. So it is when you have done all of this, you check for plagiarism too. You check for plagiarism. You can use small SEO tools, plagiarism checker. You can just copy, you come to Google and impute that particular, you can see small tools, plagiarism checker. You pick this option. All right. It has premium option too, but I'm going to use the free version. The free version, there is a limit to the number of words I can check for each piece of content or each piece of text I copy and paste there to run a plagiarism check on. All right, so I want to copy this text to check here. So I paste it here. Okay, I can verify that yes, I'm a human. All right, I can check now. You can see the thing is processing. Smallseo2.com is checking out if my content is original. Not really my content because I've not really worked on it. So it is the AI generated text. The thing is loading. Okay, let me go to the tab while it's loading. Now, like I said, in the prompt I gave ChatGPT, I told ChatGPT to include quotes, to include statistics. You want to check the credibility of whatsoever stats chat creates or chat comes up in the AI generated text it's produced. You want to check for those facts because you don't want to dish out facts that are not true. You don't want to dish out facts that are not true. If you do that, it only damages the reputation of your brand. It doesn't speak well of your brand. It tarnish the authority, whatever level of authority you've achieved in your niche or in business. It doesn't speak well because every brand wants to project authority. In fact, Google recommend that according to its quality raters using the EAT standard, that is experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. And that is why you need to check. You can use tools like Perplexity AI to check. All right, let's go back to, let's see how far. Okay, it's still low, it's still checking, trying to, you can see it is done. Small SEO checker. I've checked this particular piece of content and you can see what the outcome of it. That is 13% of it is plagiarized content, then 87% of it is unique content. Now, in spite of this, that yes, a large percentage of this particular piece of content is unique. That is, ChatGPT has tried in creating content that is unique to some extent. It doesn't make the content human, just like we use Copyleaks to check how human this content. So we want to look, okay, the plagiarized piece, that is the percentage. Backlinks are like, and see this statement is somewhere in another piece of content online. This one too. You want to take note of all those piece of content too. Or better still, you can copy this here. and copy it. So we've copied this particular text. We've copied this text. So you will replace this particular text. All right. You can see. So you can see that some of the highlighted text we have in the output of small SEO tool, after it has carried out a plagiarism check on this particular piece of content, you can see some of the highlights. We have it here. When I want to edit this particular piece of content, I will know that this highlighted text are plagiarized portion of this particular content. All right. Okay, let me name this content. Let me name this piece of content beginner's guide to SEO for B2B tech company. I'm going to work on this particular content and eventually publish it somewhere, maybe on my LinkedIn article. So I'm going to work on it and most likely drop the link in the comment section of this video for you to check out the outcome of this particular blog post, and eventually you can run a check using the Copyleaks Google Chrome extension I showed you. Then you will check if the thing passes this Copyleaks test. You know, when we checked initially, it was 100% AI detected. So I'm going to work on it and most likely drop the link so that you can do where to check. So that's all for this video. We've looked at 5 practical steps on how you can use ChatGPT to create SEO content. And the steps include: understand your audience, create an effective prompt. The step 3, make it human. Make it human, very vital. You have the step 4, optimize your content for search engine. And lastly, you review and edit your content. All right, that is all for this video. If you like videos like this and you got value from it, you can smash the subscribe button so that whenever I publish videos like this, you get to see them and consume them. And don't forget, give this video a thumbs up because it will help the YouTube algorithm to push it further to as many persons who will find it valuable just like you did. All right, until then, see you on the next one.